The only thing that exists is consciousness. And where is consciousness? Inside your head. So the only thing that exists is inside your head. Well, you can change the content of your head, make it something nice, funny, beautiful, happy. You can do whatever you want because it's all inside your own head. Nothing else exists but that inside your head. Make your day. Happiness is inside your head. Being unhappy is inside your head. So, what do you prefer? I had a share of unhappiness, so then started to think about it. Why do I allow unhappiness in myself, in my head? I don't do it anymore. So, happy, happy, happy. That's all. It's easy. Don't allow unhappiness inside. Don't do it. It's the only place it can exist, inside you. Just close the door. Be happy, be happy. And don't think that is selfish, because that is the unhappy side in yourself, in your mind. The side that wants to take over and make you allow the circumstances and follow it. That's the mind that wants you to be the victim. There is a lot of unhappiness in the world, yes, but you can choose to see it as passing clouds and stay within yourself in your own state of happiness and bliss, because it's inside. There is a war going on, yes, that's very, very unhappy. It's horrible. But if you start to think all the time, oh, it's so horrible, what does it help them? It doesn't help anybody, and yourself, you will be down, and your radiation will be down, and the family will see that you are down, and they feel the same sensations. No, it doesn't work. Just say to yourself, there's happiness inside me. It's all inside yourself, because it's your opinion. And opinion is always inside. It's not selfish to be happy. It is wise. The only way to help the world is that you are positive and happy, because then your radiation is positive. But that's not the goal to do that. It's all inside you. It's an inside game. The whole creation is inside, because you think about it, you have your opinion, you have your sensations, your emotions. That's all inside. Why not be happy? That's also inside. That's the best option. And I say, be happy, be happy, be happy. That what exists and we are aware of is consciousness. Consciousness means you are aware of that which is visible and heard and seen and known, and it's all in consciousness, because you are conscious of that. That's the only thing that exists, because that which is not in consciousness is not existing. It is in, without a form. Consciousness has a form, and the form is inside your consciousness, because you see it like that, and it exists. Exist means exit. out. It's double because although it seems out, it is only inside you, but it is inside your mind. And the mind is not a reality. So what is consciousness? It is your personal seeing and thinking and opinion, and it's not a reality because it changes all the time. Even you yourself change. You were a little person, then you were big, and then you were old. It's always changing, and you see the things that on the level of what you are. A child sees childish stuff, and an educated one sees more deeper things, and one who is personal level of making money, he sees all things as value. That's what is in consciousness in you, but it is not a reality. What really exists, it is not out of your existence. Exist means you go out of what? Out of your reality, that which has no form. That's the only thing what is really, but it's not existing. It is not formed yet. It has no form, no nothing. It is not. That which is not is your reality. It is not formed. It is not stepped out of itself, of the core of being, into space and time. And all that we experience is always in space and time. And that is inside you. It's all that exists is in you, in your mind, in your head. But what a reality is not in your mind, in your head. So really there are two things. The one that has no form, that's what you are, eternal. You have not stepped out of it. But in a dream state, you can imagine you stepped out of this beingness in existence. Exit is. You are out of yourself. And you are in this form and you think this is the self. Well, that's the consciousness inside you who sees everything as a personal separation. That's always inside. Consciousness is always inside. It's the only thing that exists. Whatever you see other people, you see things appearing, it is in your consciousness. But you yourself, your body, is also in your consciousness. You can see yourself in the mirror, you can feel your emotions, you can think about questions coming up. It's all inside. But all of this is seen by that which has no form. That is the reality what you are. Very strange, but also simple. Whatever you see or hear or touch, it's not true. It's only in your consciousness, in your awareness. And what the reality has nothing, no form, so there is empty awareness. It will always remain. That's the eternity of being, awareness. And you go into a form in experiences, in consciousness, in learning about it, and then you leave it behind it because you see it was not true. What can I do with that unreal stuff? I can play with it for a while, but then quick back to my real self. That's what you are, the reality, the one seeing it. But it is not a one, it is seeing. seeing without a body, without eyes, without whatever, but it knows. It knows itself. The reality discovered its own empty reality by means of the dream of the person. Thank you, person, you did well. Now disappear, because you are not needed anymore. Person is separation. No more needed. Bye-bye. Life is such a funny game. It's a funny game. It's now night. It's now 12 in the night, so it's early morning. I go to bed. That's a strange thing what is. This day I was busy doing things, but it was not real. I was there, but it was not real. And now I'm going to sleep. I disappear, and that's real. When you are gone, you are real. And when you arise, you are an illusion. Yeah, that's true. This all is the game, the play of consciousness. It plays that it is busy, and it plays that it is doing things, and that it's getting tired and wants to sleep. It's all the play. And then when it goes to sleep, you are in reality. The formlessness is real, and the form is unreal. Wow. Do you have another play? Another game to play? Who cares? Don't give a sh about it. Who cares about the unreality? You know it's not real, so why bother? It's not real, so why bother about the unreality and the untruth? It's not even untrue, it is not there. You cannot even bother because it's not existing. There's someone laughing about the non-existence of that being, and that is this is appearance. This is an appearance out of nothingness, and it's going back to nothingness in the non-existing time. It's so idiot. Joe, let's go on and do what is appearing. In the morning you go in the illusion, and in the night you disappear in the reality. Was it true? I don't know. Bye. To see no form while seeing form means to see God. To see no form while seeing your own form means being God. There's nothing but God. And we see different things, but it is all God. Even yourself, what you are, your form, it's God. To exist, to be, that means there is a sort of awareness in consciousness. Consciousness arises out of the empty being, which is not formed. You all can imagine how that looks like if you look at the space, at the cosmos. There is only black emptiness. It is deep, 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 deep. far, nothing in it. That which is empty forms thoughts, forms a mind. And that's all. That's the vibration. Emptiness is still, and vibration is the waves of the thoughts, and around that is imagination, but the mind comes out of the empty state and it appears, and in the mind is imagined form. So what was first? You? No. First was the empty beingness, which was not formed. Out of it came vibration of thoughts, and thoughts imagined form. And then in that form was imagined you. Why did I do it? I don't know, but it is. In the beginning, there was nothing to see. There was no one to see. And there was no form to be seen. There was no thing. It still is. It didn't change. Still, there is no thing. This emptiness. You can imagine the cosmic empty space with no borders, no limits, nothing in it. Emptiness, emptiness, and no movement. And in that emptiness, there was apparently vibration starting. And that started to move. It was not real, but it imagined it. There was a power. There is a power in that emptiness. A power of possibility. And it started to imagine movements. That vibration was, because there was no form, was only mental. It was mind. It was thoughts. So out of nothingness came thoughts. It was the vibration of the waves of the brain. You can see the waves of the brain like this, and that was, suppose it looked like that, this vibration, and this vibration is mind. So the emptiness imagined thoughts, and the thoughts, that was the first thing that arose out of emptiness. It was thinking, there was mind, and the mind imagined form. But how did it look? There was no example. It's just all imagination. It is all suppose. Suppose that it looked like this, it looked like that. And what came out of this imagination is the forms you see around, because your mind made it up. It has the possibility to make everything up, whatever it wants to see. it is there. It could be a dragon, it could be all forms possible. Well, this mind came out of nothingness, is in your head. So you have the possibility to make up everything. And this mind that was first and then you came later, this mind made your form. It could be a dragon, but it is you. It is also in the dragon because it is all, everything is only appearing in the mind. And the mind is coming out of nothingness. But it's not real because out of nothingness there cannot come something. Nothing is nothing is nothing. It's only waves of brain waves, it is. And that's the whole cosmos. It's only brain waves imagined by this moving part of nothingness. It is hard to visualize, to imagine, but we do imagine it. It is just only imagination. There's nothing else but imagination. This now, here, this, there, you, all is imagination. It is just only mind, and mind cannot be seen. So it imagines something to be seen, and that's us. All around. Anything, plants, trees, animals, sky, water, you talking, you listening, me talking, me listening. It's all brainwave. Only brainwaves. Can you imagine that? The waves of the brain, of the mind, of out of nothingness. So why are we so deep gone in that imagination that we kill each other? It's amazing. But it is possible. It is, everything is possible in the imagination. It's only mind. It's only thoughts. And the thoughts come out of this no thing, nothingness. It seems so because it's not real. Out of nothingness, there can only appear nothingness. Because it's nothing. That's what you are, nothing. But after imagination, all this, you can realize you are not this imaginated, all this, so there remains the nothingness. And that's the happy feeling after all this trouble, mind stuff. It's not true. Now you see what you are. This space of nothingness. It is now fulfilled by itself. It is content. It is pleased. It is rich because it knows what I have imagined is not true. I am this potency. I am this free state. Storyteller. That's it. It is. But you are not the story. Be free.